Hey guys, I previously did a review for my Nintendo games, my original Nintendo games, so I thought I'd do just a short little collection video of my Genesis games so far. This is the most games that I have for like one of my retro systems. I might have more for my 64, I'm not exactly sure, but just gonna do a quick little video. This is the Genesis that I own. It's the Model 2. It isn't the best one to have. The first one is probably the best one to have, but I like it. It's compact, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my games. They won't really be in an order. Some of them will be. I'll start with, I have a boxed copy of Sonic the Hedgehog. Cartridge is in fairly good condition, but the game doesn't work. I don't know why, and it works sometimes and it doesn't. Like, I'll tell you when it works in a minute here, but I mean, I do have the game on my iPod, and I've played this game a lot before, and I do have another copy of this game, but and I'll show you what or where it is in a minute. It's a pretty good game. Sonic 2, I don't have a box for this. This is probably the best Sonic game ever made, and I absolutely love this game. I really think it's cool. I love this game. Sonic 3, this cartridge isn't in that bad of a condition, but Sonic 3, it's okay. It's definitely went from really good from Sonic 2 to wow from Sonic 3. Sonic 3 is not that good of a game, but it's still fun to play occasionally. You know, it's got, I don't know, it's a different thing to play with Sonic. It's a pretty good game. This next one, Sonic and Knuckles. This is this is a really good game, and it's got this top loader thing. There, some of them, the versions, there's like a cover right here that goes up and down. The one I bought doesn't have that, and what you can do is you can plug Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 on the top here, and you can play as Knuckles in Sonic 3 or 2. Now you can plug Sonic 2 in here, even though you can't, you technically can't, and you can play the bonus levels from Sonic and Knuckles. And even though I can't play my Sonic cartridge, it doesn't work. When I put my Sonic 1 cartridge in here, it does work. I'm not exactly sure. This does work if you have a collection, like 6-pack, which is my next game here. This game does have Sonic the Hedgehog, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Super Hang-On. I guess if you're first starting out and buying a Genesis and you see this, I would recommend picking this up. It's got some great games on it. If I plug in my 6-pack on here, I can play the bonus levels. So, I'm not exactly sure how that works, but next we have Sonic 3D Blast. I think this is the worst Sonic game on the Sega. I absolutely hate this game. I mean, the graphics are really excellent for a Genesis game, but they could have done a lot better when designing the storyline for this game. In this game, you have to collect like these bird things, and it's really hard to do. And the graphics are really good for the Genesis, but just because it has good graphics doesn't mean it's a great game. Next is a boxed copy of NBA Jam. This is probably one of the best games on the Sega Genesis. Basketball games on the Sega Genesis. I mean, it's not, you know, when you see the basketball games that we have today, I mean, this doesn't really come close, but when it came out, it was really good. I mean, I still like to play this sometimes, and some of my friends, and I still play it. It's a really good game for the Genesis, a really decent sports game. But a lot better than the Madden games. Jurassic Park. This came with a manual as well. I'll show you the cartridge. This game is in great condition. This looks like you just bought it in the store. But this is a decent game. I mean, when I got it, there were some codes in the back of the instruction manual, so it kind of helped me. This is a decent game. It's probably the worst one that I have, or at least the most boring one that I have. Um, I don't know. There is another Jurassic Park. It's like Jurassic Park Rampage Edition. I'm not exactly sure between the differences of the two, but I mean it has some decent graphics and a decent adaptation for the game. But it's interesting, to have the Jurassic Park video game. The last one that I own is Batman Forever. Now, if you watch the Angry Video Game Nerd, he does a really bad review of this game, and this cartridge isn't in the best condition, but I personally think the Genesis version is better over the Super Nintendo. The controllers for the Genesis are a little bit more better than the Super Nintendo's, even though the graphics are really good for a Genesis game, and it's a decent Batman game. I personally, my favorite Batman game is either the original Batman or The Adventures of Batman and Robin. And it's decent, but it takes forever to kill enemies. But it's a decent game to have. It's got some good graphics. It's a decent Batman game. If you do want to buy this, I do recommend buying it over the Genesis over the Super Nintendo version. So that's my Genesis collection. Again, it's not, the biggest collection in the world, but it's a start. Uh, I recently did just buy all these games a couple weeks ago. And my Genesis I've actually had for a long time, but again, my Genesis isn't in the best condition. It's got this sticker right here I cannot get off, and it's got a lot of stickers or a lot of scratches on it. And like the one that I saw in the store that was on their display that was for sale, I thought that was the one I was getting, but it turns out they sent me a whole different console that they had like in a storage room or something. But, it was decent. It was only $20, and even though the console isn't in the greatest condition, you can still get really good games for it. Like most of these games were under $3, except for maybe Sonic 2. But check them out. I definitely recommend starting out and getting these games right here. I'll show you. The 6-pack, of course, it's got 6 games on it if you're just starting out. And Sonic and Knuckles is just a really good game. And then with the top loader feature, then you can play Sonic 2. You don't really necessarily need to have Sonic 1 to know what happens in Sonic 2, but that's my collection. Maybe I might do a video on my Nintendo 64 games, so look out for that.